Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Returning it from the 4. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Completed over the middle. Pushing it up past the 30. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Daniels now on 1st down. McConkey's got it again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Downfield, and he has McConkey. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Another run for Henry. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Brought down before the return gets far.
First down 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. It's Henry on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Locke to the air. It's caught left side by Hill. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Block. Just finds its target. That's Hill. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go.
They'll throw for it. Flush down now to his left. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coach's challenger to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out How in the heck do we turn this around?
Take it in at the 47. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Henry. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, play action. He's got a man left. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. This is Henry on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Gibson here from the gun. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Coming up to stop that play was Jahdae Barron.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing off the play fake. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Come on, set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here we go.
Running it here with Giddens. Just gets the 1st and more. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Come on. Check. Panther 60. Go.
Daniels now. He's going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Now they send their back in motion right. 2nd down and 10. Daniels. Catch made left side by McConkey. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Tag. 19, 18. Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Finds his fullback. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the red zone on first. Hits his running back. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready?
ETN has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Here we go.
Defense showing blitz. Daniels. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Falcon first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
On first down, it's Gibson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Working quickly here. Here's Locke. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, they threw an extra defensive back or 2 out there hoping for an outcome just like this. That dime defense put bodies everywhere. No matter where the throw went, there was a defender around who could have tried making a play on it.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
19.
From the gun, ETN gets it. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment.
Ready.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Cougar 19.
Daniels now on first down. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. The running back still doing it to this day.
To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ready, set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. 19-18. Let's go.
Daniels is going to throw again. Has some room to work. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Falcons 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He put everything he had into this one. It is caught at the 20. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 14. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Comes with big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the ready.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go now. Ready.
On first down, here's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready. 19, Sergeant. 19.
Throwing here just before halftime. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. What's the run?
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's Luck to the air. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and a lone yard coming up. throw. Here's Locke. That's caught for the first. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. And dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lock to throw it. Finds a man right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great one.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Lock. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. They'll go play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game at 21.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Drop 60. Get it. Third, line.
Running back motions right.
Ready.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Locke. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Throwing is Locke. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Locked down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach, but yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 21. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
Run here with Giddens. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 68.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's ETN on 1st down. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down from the 42.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Diamonds on me, fight, nickel wrist, Argentina, orange Richard Mille on me, dancing just like Bia. Going against.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set up. Steady.
Now Daniels to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up fourth down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting the drive here with Gibson. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 40.
2nd and very short, looking to pass. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
40-yard line.
Locke looking to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Again to throw on 2nd. Dumped off to his running back. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Here we go, shot.
3rd and long for him here. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Panthers 24. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
65, 70, Timberwolves. Cowboy 80, Warriors 70.
Play action now with Daniels. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 43. Daniels is going to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 79 gross. 65, 65.
To the air again, Daniels. Now look underneath here for ETN. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here we go. Gotta be Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get it.
Again, Daniels to the air. Harrison secures this left side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's enough
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Okay, brick 18, Pioneer. Deputy. Panther 60.
From the red zone on first. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a great sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run, ETN. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt.
Come on.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready?
Again, right side to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Go!
Finds his fullback. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons only up by a few. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Another run for Henry. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Ready?
They'll run here with Henry. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. He gets him 6 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Henry can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
On the tackle. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Go.
Trying to run with Henry. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. A very short kick here from the right hash. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception. He just forced an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Setting up to pass. Hits him on the end route. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
15 yards. And the Panthers first down.
And the spike stops the clock. 28 seconds left. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Panthers Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. A gain of 33 yards.
And there's the spike, 8 seconds to go.
First down, Panthers.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. 19, Charger, 19.
Back to throw. Taken in by Harrison. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never